Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Get Things Straight. I'm Rob,
I am Lurk, and that
that's
was the weirdest intro we've ever done.
that is the last time I'll ever do that until we watch episode 3 next week.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't do that the last time because I don't like that movie, but I love episode 3, so I'll definitely do. I'll probably quote the whole movie. You won't be able to have me shut up. Be afraid. By the way, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's not Christmas Day
Merry
yet.
Christmas, oh holidays, happy past Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa.
I was worried what you were going to say there, but no, you're good. You Gucci. But
Happy early Ukrainian Christmas.
happy goddamn holidays. There's so many. Just happy holidays,
Merry
everybody.
Beach.
Hope you're having a wonderful season. I had a very before we get started in today's topic, I had a very interesting morning. I did something that I don't know why I did. I have Uber Eats, but I wanted to go somewhere. I went to McDonald's for breakfast today,
Ooh.
and which I don't know why I did that, because after tasting the breakfast menu of McDonald's in Canada, American McDonald's is ass compared to anywhere else. But
Ass baby.
I just wanted something cheap, so I walked all the way to McDonald's, and it was surprisingly Oh, by the way, I should mention, I had the strangest way to wake up because sleep paralysis attacked me again.
Ooh.
And if anyone who actually has dealt with sleep paralysis, there's two groups of people that deal with it. One that's like me, and it's like, well, that was fucking annoying. And the other one that's like, ah, I can't move. Horrified.
There's people like me that are just like, I hope that never happens to me.
Who's never had it yet is terrified of it. And it's honestly just annoying. Because once it starts happening to you often, you're just like, I can't move. Oh, this is why. Oh, great. Well, what the fuck? Oh, no, that plushie stormtrooper's talking to me. Oh, make it stop. Okay, I can move. So, it helps when you just tell yourself, I'll move eventually. I'll move eventually. As a kid, you always say, I just want to be in my bed and never move. As an adult, I need to get up now. This is a nightmare. But, so anyway, as soon as I got up, as soon as I was able to breathe from the paralysis, I was like, what's a fucking McDonald's? So I go to McDonald's. Okay, and let's say it was 10 a.m. or something like that. And I wanted to go while breakfast was still open. And it was surprisingly, crowded. It was surprisingly crowded. I can't explain it. The drive-thru line was insane. And there was a shitload of people. It looked like McDonald's was
Do they not serve breakfast all day there?
All day, no. It stops at I think either 10:30 or 11.
I mean, it used to be 11 here, but they changed it so it doesn't stop.
So all day breakfast?
All day breakfast beach.
No, we don't. At least the one by me doesn't do that. So
That's sad.
yeah, like I said, the American McDonald's is kind of ass. But yeah, it looked like Black Friday at McDonald's. It was that crowded. Oh, excuse me. I'm surprised
People
I didn't.
stopping all over each other for a fucking Egg McMuffin.
More or less. I'm surprised I didn't film any of this. I didn't feel like I had to. I was busy listening to music, so I didn't want to fucking stop it so I can film something. But I could tell I kept my headphones in because I knew it was gonna be a while before I can get in line. And it wasn't I can get to the big screens that they have in some McDonald's where you can just order through a computer. Because that was being occupied and one was out of order. So I was like, oh, this is a nightmare. For some reason the playpen area was also closed because I think a slide fell apart, so they were trying to repair that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. And then all of a sudden I want to say 10 minutes in, I was finally able to go almost in front of the cashier. All of a sudden, this huge woman, and I mean she was, I'm not saying this to be mean, but she was obese. She was just ginormous. She, like, it almost looked like she was on that slide, and she was the one that broke it. She walked in. She walked in and goes, "Where the hell is my McRib?" And everyone's like, "The fuck is going on with this lady?" And she goes, "I have been waiting for 20 minutes in my goddamn car in lane 1. I was told to go to lane 1. It's been 20 minutes. Where is my McRib?" And the lady goes in the counter and goes, "Honey, you'll get your McRib in a second. We're just busy right now. It's been a very busy morning, very aggravating day. We're focused on your McRib right now." "You should have been focused on my McRib when I told you I wanted a McRib." She was so angry that she wanted a McRib. And
I like how you made her voice very deep and husky.
I made her sound like Batman, basically. "Where's my McRib? Tell me where the McRib is." She was so... She almost sounded husky, too. Like, she was... Her weave was about to fall off, too, so she kept adjusting that. She was wearing a muumuu and a giant winter coat. So you knew...
Who doesn't wear muumuus?
Yeah, right? Who doesn't wear muumuus? Wait, I don't know why I made that joke. Of course I don't wear muumuus. If you see me...
If you were to wear a muumuu, it would be like the most emo?
How the okay? How the fuck?
Is it emu?
Just imagine the new Bring Me the Horizon album. Fucking the lead singer shows up in a muumuu. Everyone on stage is like, "Wait, that? I think that's the most brutal thing I've ever seen. I don't know." But if you see me wearing a muumuu with my bald head in public, you're gonna think I'm an escaped mental patient.
Yep.
This lady was clearly a Walmart shopper. She just wanted some McDonald's first, and like the whole time she was just yelling at everybody, like, "How the fuck did this dude just waited in? This dude was right behind me. He gets his food before I do. He was here for 5 minutes. I was here for 20 minutes." She was like showing teeth. She was spitting everywhere. Luckily, there was a glass wall protecting the food. And I'm just watching this going, "Oh my god." And like the cashier was like, "Honey, you gotta calm down. All right, calm down, please." "Do not tell me to calm down. You stole from me." Everyone was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" "She stole my money. She's not gonna give me a McRib. I just wanted a McRib." And everyone's like, "You'll get it. Calm down." And she was one of those women that were in the age where waiting for something is like a death sentence.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say
yeah.
A lady in her 50s is like, "Hell yeah, can I have a blah, blah, blah?" It's a bit of a wait. That's gonna be like 15 minutes. 15 minutes? That's ridiculous. And you're like, not really. 15 minutes goes by like that.
I hate to like stereotype, but I found working in like retail and whatnot that the baby boomer generation cannot wait for anything.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what it is. It's like you want to trigger someone in their mid-50s. Mid-50s to, like, death.
Just get them to wait.
Just tell them to wait. I don't know what it is. So she was, like, that age. And then she goes, "That's it. I'm calling the police."
Are you serious?
And everyone's like, first of all, that should be extremely illegal. I wanted to step in, but I didn't. I honestly wanted to step in, but I didn't. I just watched the show, and I should have filmed it. I should have filmed it and put it on World Star. Not World Star. Yes. No one got into a fight. But like, put it on like, I don't know, like those YouTube like videos where you see like public freakouts. This is like close to that, and like, I'm just thinking to myself, that should be extremely illegal. You're calling the police because you didn't get your food on time, or you had to wait super long for your food. Number one, you're wasting the dispatcher's time because they could be answering an actual call, yet they're taking your dumbass. Not dispatcher, call taker. They're answering to your dumbass because
just
you're
the fact that somebody probably died in that moment that she called.
Someone's getting murdered, and they're talking to your fat fuck because you didn't get your McRib. And I'm just... Because, like, first off, I could say, all right, yeah, maybe 20 minutes is a bit ridiculous, but, like, just fucking wait. And if you want to ask politely, going, hey, I ordered a McRib, let's say 20 minutes ago. I'm just wondering, when is it almost ready? Or I just want to know, maybe like 2 more minutes? All right, thank you so much. What's wrong with that? Just, how dare you take my $8? She was so crazy. And the cops did come. As far as I'm aware, the cops actually came.
What the fuck?
And they escorted the woman out of the building because she wanted a refund. And the cashier said no. Like, for some reason, because, like, the McDonald's employees would not give her a refund. I didn't really hear why.
I mean, she doesn't deserve a refund.
No, she doesn't. But, like, she was like, she should go to jail because she's robbing me. And she was causing so much of a scene. The police didn't arrest her, but they just escorted her out of the building. So.
My God.
And luckily, she was polite with the police because she's like, I'll listen to you because you're being nice to me. This lady's a bitch, and just leaves. And this one dude is like laughing so hard, like he's all the way in the back. He doesn't know he doesn't see what's happening. He just hears it, and he goes, "This is the best morning ever."
That would be me.
Yeah, everyone is applauding as soon as she leaves. It's like if you watch those videos where like someone's in an airplane or a train or whatever and they're causing so much of a ruckus, and when the police escort them out, everyone just applauds the police going, "My God, thank you." So yeah. that was my morning. So that as soon as that happened, I went home. I went on Facebook and I just said, like, if you want to call the police at a fast food restaurant because you didn't get your fast food in time, you deserve to go to jail. Yep. That should be extremely illegal. So that was my morning. So Lurk, tell us what happened with you a little bit before we started recording.
Well, we had a huge windstorm here, and it's still I think it's somewhat died down now. I don't know. I'm concerned it'll pick up again, but
it's stupid. Everyone's stupid.
We were told to be prepared for 100-kilometer-an-hour winds. And 2 o'clock rolls around, and it's bright and sunny outside. Like, it is not winter weather, especially just before Christmas. Like, this is very unusual.
Yeah.
But the winds came. They came a-blowing while I was at work. And it went out for about 2 hours or so. Finally came back on, and at my work, I'm on the same power grid as my house, so I know if the power's on at home or not when I'm there. Get home, probably home for about 45 minutes, not even. Power goes out again, while I'm on my computer, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Luckily, that time it was only out for like 2 minutes, but...
Now, the reason why that's so funny, because I don't remember if I mentioned this last week, but I want to say 2 hours before me and Lurk started recording, or I think an hour before we started recording, my power goes out. And it's a weird situation because, like, that was like the third time this season. And by this season, I mean fall. Tomorrow's the first day of winter, so throughout this whole season of fall, this was the third time my power went out. Once when I got back from Vancouver. The second time was when I had 2 British friends of mine come over. And then the last time was right before I was ready to record with Lurk watching Attack of the Clones. And that was also on a Thursday. Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
We normally record on Wednesdays, but lately we decided to just, if we're busy on Wednesdays, we'll record Thursdays. And
but what are the chances that 1 week on a Thursday your shit
exactly.
goes out?
I get fuckled 1 week, then literally the next week, the same thing happens to Lurk. Luckily, yours wasn't apparently out that long.
No, but I'm so confused as to what the reason was, because we had a generator at work, so one crappy ass till was working, and the fridge was cold, so we could keep bringing people through. And a few people, like one person said, "Oh, it's just some trees down on a line." And then someone else was like, no, we heard a transformer explode. And then someone else was like, oh no, there's a down power line just up the hill. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what was the cause? Because all of those things, the power would have been out for at least 4 to 5, 6 hours. But for some reason, BC Hydro, congrats, you actually have your shit together for once.
That's basically like Lurk was telling me that like whenever the power goes out in Vancouver or just in British Columbia in general, when my power was out, she told me like, because I was saying like almost like half a thousand people were affected by this, and this is a nightmare. And then Lurk tells me that, didn't you say like one time the power was out for like 5 days?
It was like 3 to 5 days. It was out for thousands of people, but like usually the least amount of people is like 1,200.
See, that for Chicago is Armageddon. Like the longest I think the power's ever gone out, as far as I'm aware, at least when I was around. I'm pretty sure like back in like the 50s, there's something going on that I'm not able to find in history research, but like I think the longest I've ever witnessed power going out was 7 hours, and that alone was like almost like riots. And I'm talking like this is like early 2000s, and like the riots almost happened. And like whenever a ComEd truck drove by, everyone was like, "Fix our shit, thank you." So it was a nightmare. ComEd needs to get their shit together, and it sounds like the whatever
BC Hydro,
they need to get their shit together too. Although apparently they have their shit together
I mean,
more.
Had it together today.
I was gonna say it looks like they seem to have their shit together more than ComEd does. So
I think for the most part, I know somebody else's power went out like 3 hours ago now, and she's still out of power.
Jeez.
So.
Jesus.
And that was from a transformer exploding because she heard it. But there's like, I don't know. It was insane. There was tree shit everywhere. Like driving home was scary because you feel the winds pushing you, and you see like small tree branches falling off and hitting your car, and you're like, oh fuck.
See, I must be weird because like whenever like we get a really severe windstorm here, and you can feel the wind like slap.
You're gonna be that guy going out and standing in it.
Well, no, yeah, but if
I have a funny story about that happened today.
Oh God, I need to hear this. But if I feel like the wind slap my house's ass, do you know what I mean? Like slap it, like slam your house really hard. You can just hear it, like the wood crack in your house. Yeah. And yeah, I love that shit.
You're like, fuck, I'm gonna turn into Dorothy.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I find that shit
go
so
to a
relaxing.
better place, baby.
I find like severe thunderstorms relaxing and severe windstorms relaxing until they all calm down and you go outside and you see the fucking mess you have to clean up. Like I think literally like the day after I got back from Vancouver, I was obviously very depressed because I wanted to go back to Vancouver.
Yeah.
And the winds were like, nuts, going ham. And I was thinking like, okay, well, this is nice and relaxing. I'm going to play some nice music. I go outside. My deck is like completely destroyed. The table almost smashed. There's a bunch of shit all over my pool. I should have covered it before I left, but I didn't. My swing that's by my patio area tilted. A bunch of like lanterns shattered, and it was a goddamn nightmare, and I had to clean that all up. And then when I go to the front yard, a giant tree fell across the street and like blocking the road. So
whoa,
yeah, it was fun. But what's your story you told me that you were about to say?
Just for those people that like to go out during a storm,
get naked and jerk off outside. What?
I would highly recommend to not fucking do that, because in White Rock,
tell me what to do.
there's this long pier, and it's a beautiful pier, and a bunch of fucking idiots were walking on it, and I guess this one dude was like one of the last people to be walking on it, and he ended up being in the right spot at the right time when the waves and the boats that were crashing against the pier broke the pier in half, and this guy went flying with the waves out into the ocean, and the wind is so bad that you would have drowned.
Hmm.
Because you'd be undertow and shit. Like it was like tsunami-esque waves, but not like tsunami-esque waves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A fucking rescue helicopter had to come and save his ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
So don't go outside.
You know what? You just reminded me of a story. Last year, I was gonna go on a vacation to Michigan, and I was on FaceTime call with a friend of mine that I was gonna meet up with. Like, I think this is either a week before I left or the day before I left. And I went outside, just to speak to her. And all of a sudden I kept hearing a helicopter outside. Now, where I live, there's helicopters everywhere. There's always a helicopter flying over my house. They're normally really high, because I think there's a helicopter, like, tour near my house. I'm not too sure. But I always see, like, police helicopters fly by my house. I see news helicopters fly by my house. I'm used to helicopters, is what I'm saying. But as soon as I went outside, I heard one, and it was really loud. And I kept looking around, and I'm like, where the fuck is that helicopter at? And I could see it coming from, like, the right side of my house. And I'm looking at it, and the more I look at it, I'm just thinking to myself, is it getting bigger, or is it is it like growing in size? Oh no, it's actually like getting lower. And it's getting lower and lower. And the motherfucker almost like, it doesn't crash in my house, but it almost like touched the rooftop of my house.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It was close enough to knock down my chimney, and as soon as it flew over my house, you heard like a, I can't do it, but you hear like a weird siren. And it was a fucking like FBI helicopter.
What the fuck?
They see a motherfucker in a flannel hoodie talking to somebody on the phone, and they get close to me, and they look at me, they put on the siren, and then they just fly away and go left. And my uncle, who's a cop, said that that was an FBI helicopter, and they were looking for a suspect, and they thought I was them.
My God.
I guess they saw that, like, maybe I had a beard at the time, and maybe the person they were looking for didn't have a beard, or maybe, like, I don't know. They clearly saw it and it was like, nope, that's not our guy, and they just went away, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck just happened? And I just went to see the front yard to see if everyone was still intact. Yep, nothing fell apart, but it was the strangest thing ever. And my mom always brings it up.
Fuck?
My mom always brings it up, thinking that I'm doing something illegal online, and they're just looking for me still. And I'm thinking, Mom, if I was doing something illegal, they would crash through the windows by now. They wouldn't just look at me. Alright, we found a suspect. He's outside the front deck. What's he doing? Or what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna arrest him, or now we're just gonna look at him? Okay, let's fly away.
Just look at him.
Just look at him. Say, hey, we're watching you, you fucking bitch. So, that's my feelings towards helicopters. I don't know why that... Oh, yeah, because you were talking about helicopters saved the poor fuck. So, we've been talking for 24 minutes, and we're not discussing the topic that we were going to talk about.
That's true.
What was the topic, Ken? I don't even remember.
The top toys of, like, 2018, so, like, the top Christmas gifts for this year. I also have a list of all the #1 toys dating back from 1983 up until 2016.
Oh, so we're gonna go on like a little like flashback.
We're gonna go on a journey.
Oh
yeah.
My lord! I hope.
But
they're
I figured
weird
we'd
toys.
start with I mean, one of them I remember having as a kid, and it's from '86.
Well, I mean, you weren't born in '86, but okay.
Yeah, I know. But I figured we could start with the top toys of this year because it's interesting, to say the least.
Oh my. I'm excited.
Do you want me to just go for it?
Just fucking go for it.
Okay, so I think last year the top toy would have been Hatchimals.
What the fuck's Hatchimals?
Do you remember? Oh no, that was in 2016. So it's this giant egg, and there's a mystery creature inside, but you have to nurse the egg and take care of the egg for it to start to hatch, and it'll actually start to fucking hatch when it's ready. It is the weirdest toy because those things on the inside look like creepy little shits. But
What
the
the
whole fact
fuck
that you
is...
have to take care of a fucking egg.
Are you on drugs? This is
get
a
your
toy?
This is a toy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So,
huh? Okay,
those,
first off, it sounds like
again,
a poke. It almost sounded like a Pokemon. Like you get a Pokeball and you don't even know what's inside till you open it, and then it sounded weirder, and then weirder, and then weirder, and now I'm like, what? I guess I can't really complain too much because that was like a toy that was going around since even we were babies. Like these dolls that can speak and they teach little girls about being a mother, I guess. And a real mother's watching these commercials going, it is not that pleasant.
No.
Being a mother's not that pleasant. That baby is not crying.
But I mean,
enough.
like, at least that's a human baby, and it's teaching you how to take care of basic needs. This is
nurture
like an egg, and some crazy weird ass creature is gonna pop out of it when it's ready.
Just imagine, like, okay, I just had a dark thought. And Lurk knows.
Share it.
Lurk knows. That's like a catchphrase of mine. Every time I say that, some shit's gonna go down. I just had a dark thought where, like, what if, like, a man and a woman are in a hospital and the woman's about to give birth. She pushes out and an egg comes out.
Oh jeez.
and
she
the husband
slept with Big Bird.
Yeah, and the husband's like, honey, I got some questions. I got a few questions. And the doctor's like, miss, I got a few questions. And they take the egg, they scan it, and they go, hey, everything seems to be normal. And it hatches, and a dragon comes out. And the husband's like, bitch, are you cheating on me with a dragon from Game of Thrones? What the fuck is this? Is a dragon Is a dragon macking my girl right now? What the fuck is going on? At least let me record it. What? Anyway, moving on.
So anyways, with the Hatchimals, they have new ones this year called Hatchimal Babies. So instead of them being like, I mean, either way, they're a baby, so I don't really understand. But these ones like actually come with diapers, and I don't know.
Oh my god!
They're there. LOL Surprise is basically like a weird looking Polly Pocket kind of thing.
Polly Pockets is still a thing?
No, yeah, they're still a thing, but
wow.
People do their different takes on it, and LOL Surprise is that, and I don't understand, but yeah.
I thought you were gonna like stop, and I thought you were just gonna say, I don't under.
I don't under.
I don't under. I have lost my ability to under.
I can't even under.
I have lost my ability to even.
There's this other toy called Pomsies.
All of these sound like really fucked up sex toys.
Right? Sounds like it.
All of them are very fucked up names.
It's a round, like, cat-looking thing with a long tail, and you can bend the tail to
shove it up your ass
on your wrist.
Oh.
Or that. You can wear it on your wrist, attached to your backpack.
What?
Oh, I know, buddy. I know.
Lurk's talking to her pussy. Everything's okay.
You okay, bud? Hey? Sorry, he was shaking his leg a lot.
Lurk's cat's been dealing with a lot, so let's all give the kitty some love.
I'm pretty sure he ripped out his claw entirely on one of his toes, so...
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
He's in a lot of pain, so we're going
Ow! I'm holding on to my nails after that. Ow! Ow!
But back to the toys. Have you heard of fingerlings?
Remember when I said everything sounds like sex toys? This looks like something you put on your fingers, and every time you finger yourself, it makes a funny noise, and you just laugh. Why did I? Wow, that was a really weird thought.
It's a little animal that goes on your finger.
That's even worse.
But
bestiality's not okay.
They came out a year or two ago, but this year they have T-Rex ones.
Well, I mean,
So,
you gotta make money out of the Jurassic World somehow.
and they also made, because the original ones are monkeys. They made the monkey into a big stuffed animal that's animatronic and like talks to you and stuff, and
Oh
it's
no.
creepy as fuck.
Oh no.
Um, and of course, Fortnite is all over the fucking place, from Monopoly to action figures.
I saw the Fortnite figures. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. But I didn't see the Fortnite Monopoly.
Yeah, they jumped right on that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is very
Um,
unfortunate.
looking at my list. Oh, so there's a few like game kind of things.
Like video game
One is
related or just like board game
like
shit.
board game.
Oh well, I'm glad they're still
Um,
making board games.
one is called Pimple Pete.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep. So it's
You
about
you
popping pimples.
you gotta be fucking kidding. Why is that an obsession? That is fucking disgusting.
I
I've
don't
been.
know. I blame Dr. Pimple Popper.
I've
Girl
seen
be
that.
nasty.
I've seen that shit on Snapchat. Like recently, it was like the side stories. It's just like, watch this satisfying video, and the first thing that popped up was somebody popping like the huge zit, and I'm just like, that is fucking disgusting. There is nothing satisfying. I'm sure it's satisfying for the person that's getting popped, but
Yeah.
not for anybody else. But I was so dead wrong. Then again, I'm the guy who finds carving soap satisfying. So who am I to
Hey,
judge?
that's an art form. That's pretty cool.
See,
Popping
yeah,
a pimple is nasty.
it's something. Oh my
Do it in
god.
your own time, in your own home. Like,
I mean, they
why
do,
is
but
there a
don't
game?
record it.
Yeah, exactly.
uh, but you were saying about this toy?
Oh, it's just a guy's face and you have to pop his pimples.
That's it.
Yeah,
Sounds like a fucked up, gross version of Operation.
pretty much.
Ah.
Um,
Oh.
there's
I'm
also
upset.
another board game kind of thing called What's That Smell? And it's got just like baggies of things to smell, from like stinky socks to farts. Like, I'm sorry, but why?
You know what that reminds me of? When Spy Kids 4 came out, it came with something called Smell-O-Vision. And whenever like
Yes.
something like popped up in the screen, you had to scratch off this area and sniff it. So whenever like the baby farted, oh, scratch it off, smell the baby's fart. Like what? This is a horrible way to market your movie. And I guess they made a fucking game out of it.
Yep, pretty much.
What was your favorite board
Um,
game, by the way?
My favorite board game?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because mine was a mix-up of like Don't Wake Daddy,
Ooh, that was a good one.
which in Tumblr I know has a different meaning, or Connect 4. I am boss. I don't want to count that as... Would you count that as a board game?
Yes.
Okay. I am boss at Connect 4. I'm just laying that out right now. I am fucking boss at it. So that was my favorite game ever. And Don't Wake Daddy is just... Oh, memories. Oh, Guess Who? Could you guess who? That's another good game.
Guess Who is great.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to say Don't Wake Daddy or Mousetrap.
I never played Mousetrap.
It was so complicated.
I bet it was.
We
Even
lost
as a...
the instructions to it, I think, the first time we played it. So
Ugh.
playing it was just always a hassle.
Ugh. Every time I, even as a kid, when I saw that Mousetrap commercial, I was like, that looks complicated. Watching this as an adult, that looks complicated, even for me. So,
Yeah.
hell no. Hell
Um,
no.
Another thing for kids this year is a Harry Potter coding kit.
Go on.
Don't know what it really does. I don't know, but I mean, let's teach kids how to code early with Harry Potter.
My God.
And this I don't know, but it's called a Poopsie Slime Unicorn Surprise.
That's actually my username on Reddit.
I have no idea what it is, but I saw the name and I was like, okay, I'm
You know
gonna
what?
write this down.
I think the name speaks for itself, and I want it.
Right?
I want to invest
Poops,
money on this.
slime, unicorns.
Everything I love in life. Pink fluffy
And just
unicorns dancing on rainbows.
I think just going off of like that list alone, the toys are so 360 from like what I grew up on with toys. Probably you too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to take a trip down to the past?
Let's do this shit.
Okay. So in 1983, the number one toy was Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, I knew. I never had it. It always freaked me out. They always freaked me out.
They're a little creepy.
Yeah.
84, Transformers.
Obvi.
I
knew
in
Bumblebee.
85.
Bumblebee movie looks good. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it does look good.
No more Michael
in 85, it was Teddy Ruxpin.
That shit was freaky.
He's yeah.
Teddy Ruxpin was fucking terrifying. I saw that once when my mom took me at a mall. Someone was selling had a really old version of it, and this is back in the 90s, obviously. And I was screaming. I was so terrified of this motherfucker. And yeah, I always have a weird way of looking at Teddy Ruxpin now.
He's a little creepy.
He's a big no-no.
In 86, it was a koosh ball. And I had one of these growing up. Do you know what that is?
The fuck's a koosh ball?
Do you ever remember those really weird balls that were just a bunch of plastic rubbery strings coming off of it? You couldn't bounce the ball really or anything.
You mean my balls?
Ew.
You're just describing balls. You're just describing balls with string. I'm like, yeah, that's testicles when you grow up. that's basically. They made a toy out of. I am offended.
But they were all over the ball, so the entire ball was just this
That sounds like a grown-up ball.
Oh, jeez.
That's what it sounds like. You have two of them. Yeah, just teach sex ed class with those balls. This is what a ball looks like.
In 1988, it was the NES.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. 89 was the Game Boy.
Now we're just going with video game consoles now.
Pretty much. There's a few on here. In the 90s, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures.
I was waiting for you to say that because I wasn't never a fan of Ninja Turtles. Even now, I'm not much of a fan. I don't really care for the idea, but I had a few of them, those figures growing up, and I thought they were litty. I was all about that. All
about the turtle. About the turtle.
I don't think that's how the song went, but go ahead. Okay,
no.
That's a little bit better.
In 91, it was the SNES.
Mm-hmm.
92 was a Barney toy. Barney toy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
93 was a Talk Boy.
Hey, that's the year we were born.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I had no idea what a Talk Boy was, but it's basically a recorder that you can record and then play back right away.
I think my mom gave me that. My mom gave me a lot of strange. Because I remember from my baby videos, my mom gave me a lot of weird. She gave me a toy that was shaped like a vacuum cleaner. It just teaches the baby how to clean the house, and I used it a lot.
Oh yeah.
My mom also, I think she gave me that same Barney toy you mentioned before, because I watched Barney as fuck as a child.
Me too.
My mom recorded me watching Barney. And then she made me watch myself watching Barney. And then she made me watching myself watch Barney. It was weird.
Your mom's weird.
Yeah. I had a weird childhood.
In 94, it was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Same thing as Ninja Turtles. Never cared for them, but I had a lot of their figures.
I definitely liked the Power Rangers better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Those two are still somehow big. They're still huge.
Yeah.
There's they're almost the level of Batman. Almost they're so recognizable. I'm really, this stupid idea just got my lord, this is insane. But yeah, anyway.
95, obviously, Beanie Babies.
Never had one.
I still have a ton of them. Oh my
You know
God.
what? No, I did. I had a few of them. No, I didn't really like play with them, but I had a few of them.
The fact that people thought they were so collectible and they're really not. Like,
Yeah, I'm glad that ended. I'm so glad that ended.
they're still around.
No, I mean like people collecting them. Like you don't hear too much.
That's there's still a ton of people that do.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Not here, as far as I'm aware. I don't really remember too much, unless like maybe you're 70 and you don't have much to look forward to. You collect Beanie Babies. That might be it. It's because I don't know anybody else collecting Beanie Babies.
I don't know. I saw it online that there's still like a bunch of stuff going for them.
Because I know they're still around. I see a few of them, but I only see them in like dollar stores. So.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, they don't have a nice reputation here, or maybe they do. I could be wrong, but I know they make those Beanie Babies that like you press a button and the mouth, like the face, turns to like an evil face all of a sudden. I know people collect those. You ever seen those?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, people. Oh my god, people collect a fuckload of those.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. But the normal ones, I'm like, yeah, pass. They kind of remind me of those little troll toys. Like,
oh jeez.
they're just weird. But anyway.
96, I think, is a toy from Satan himself. Tickle Me Elmo.
And thus, once Tickle Me Elbow came out, the internet was born with memes.
Yes.
I remember every meme in 2008, like, and every, like, scene MySpace page, one person would post a video about Tickle Me Elmo of some dude shooting it or setting it on fire. I just remember those videos vividly of just, like, poor
him
Tickle
burning while still wanting to be tickled. Like,
I think, like,
oh my God.
Saturday Night Live or, like, Mad TV made a skit called, like, Tickle Me Emo. And it was an emo version of Elmo, and he was saying, like, just depressing shit. And, like, he even made the kid cry because he was so dark, and, like, the Elmo cut himself. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? This is weird shit.
97 was the Tamagotchi.
Never had one.
I still have one. They're so much fun.
I know they're coming back. Like,
yeah.
they're doing, like, a new version of it. But although it's not new, it's the same, like, original design, original concept. But, like,
it's the same thing, but smaller, so you can
fit in your pocket.
Put on your keys and that too.
They were huge.
They were good size. Like, they weren't like super big, but they were.
No, I mean like popularity wise.
Oh,
like
yeah, no,
everybody went batshit over them. Until this day, like they still like, I gotta feed my Tamagotchi, and I'm like, somebody who doesn't know what that is like, a Tama what? Is that like a Japanese dog? What the fuck's going on with that? Sucking nuts. So good for them. Making a good business.
98. Another toy from Satan. You want to take a guess?
Another toy for in 98 that's not Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A Furby.
Oh. I should have guessed. Things
that die and then come back to life at night.
I don't know. I killed mine pretty good. I had two of them. One, we never put the batteries on. The first one we did. The first one we got, we put the batteries on them. And I wasn't scared by it. I was actually like, because I was a kid and I like really weird stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought he was kind of cool. I thought like I was able to talk to him. And even though he was just programmed to say shit, I thought he was actually responding to me. Furby, what should I do? You're my best friend. That's a good point. I accidentally like threw him down the stairs. He shattered his insides and like he almost turned into mush.
Oh my God.
I was like sobbing. My parents were like pleased. So my mom bought me a new one, but they never put the batteries on it. So they just told me like, he's a mute. So I just love him and hug him. So, yeah.
The only toy that I cried over as a kid was my Gumby and Pokey.
I cried over a lot
Because,
of toys as a kid, but that's what I remember.
well,
But
I
You
accidentally
cried over
killed mine.
Gumby?
Because I was playing with them, and I
Uh-huh.
put Gumby and Pokey in the oven because that was their house. And then my mom was starting to make dinner, and I forgot about Gumby and Pokey, and there was
Oh
melted Gumby and
my
Pokey all over the
god.
place. I started crying so hard. They were in their house sleeping, and they died.
You put it in the fucking oven.
I don't know why I was allowed to open the oven.
I am holding back so hard to tell a lot of dark jokes. You know what that reminds me though? Did you have something in Canada called Rescue Heroes?
Yes, of course.
I had the firefighter version. He was
Yeah.
he was like the leader of the group, I guess. My dad was
Yeah.
outside barbecuing. And I was at this age where I didn't really fully realize that fire was hot.
Oh no.
So I gave myself a little show to make it look like the firefighter was trying to take out the fire. My dad yells at me to get away, and he made me jump. I accidentally threw up not threw up. I tossed up the rescue hero figure, and he landed right into the barbecue. And
Oh my god.
cried. My mom immediately bought me another one, but I cried because I was like, my rescue hero figure is ruined. My dad's like, you
Poor
fucking
rescue
idiot.
hero.
My dad's like, you fucking idiot. Don't walk by the fire. Fire hurts. So that was a rough day.
Um. Okay, so 99
Yes,
Pokemon cards.
obviously, and still to this day goes on. And I always like to make fun of
Yes.
I always like make. I even as a kid, I never liked Pokemon, and as an adult, I like to make fun of it because man, you talk shit about Pokemon, man, does it trigger people.
Yeah, that's true.
Like one time, Lurk was streaming, and there was a bunch of people there, and somebody asked, "Rob, what's your favorite Pokemon?" And I said, none, because I'm an adult. Man, did I make him mad! Oh
you
boy!
pissed him the fuck off.
Oh, so every time we're playing like a game together, and I'm able to a Fibbage game. No, not well. If we play Fibbage or any other Jackbox game, I always name myself Pokemon's Gay. So
Yep.
just to piss him off. But anyway, so now we're going on to 2000s.
Yes, 2000 was a Razor scooter.
I had one and I loved it.
I had one that was engraved on the bottom with my name,
I didn't have
and
that.
someone
Mine
stole it.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. I have one, and mine wasn't engraved. It didn't have my name engraved, but it said I don't know. It said Rockstar on it, and I was like, yeah, this is the 2000s where everything's cancer. Yeah, boy. Everyone,
Oh my God.
every young child in the early 2000s had spiked hair, shirts, button-up shirts with flames on it, and
Yep.
the douchebaggiest sunglasses. And they're like, when I'm an adult, I'm gonna be the greatest fuckboy ever. So
Jeez.
it was nuts.
01 was Bratz dolls.
I remember those actually.
The dolls with the big head and no feet.
And they had huge eyes and the biggest lips, and I'm like, I feel like this is a bad message for girls. You want to be pretty? Look like this.
It really is.
I mean, it's the same thing.
And have no feet because it wasn't like Barbie, you could slip on new shoes. You literally had to pull her feet off and put on new feet that were wearing different shoes.
Yeah, it was. So I'm gonna tell this quick story. So around 2006, I had a Hot Wheels camera. Hot Wheels let out this VHS camera where boys can make videos of them playing with their Hot Wheels or just messing about with their friends, just being stupid, being children.
Yeah.
I didn't have any friends. So what I did was I used that Hot Wheels camera and I filmed stuff to make me laugh. I had this show that I made for myself called Silly Typing on the Computer, Silly Answering the Phone, and Silly Stuff. That was the name of the whole show. And because I didn't have internet back then. I didn't have internet till I was 15. So
Dang.
I just filmed these videos from my VHS, and I just made myself laugh. But I had a bunch of G.I. Joe action figures and a bunch of other like Ken dolls because my mom previously never bought me Barbie, but she always bought me Ken dolls because she didn't care. You know, as a boy, so who cares?
Yeah.
But as an adult, I made some not stop motion action figure like videos because I never knew how to do stop motion, so my hand was always on frame moving the figures. I needed girls to film, so my mom bought me a fuckload of Barbies and Brat dolls,
Oh my god.
so I can use them as the female character. So, being a boy that was going through puberty at the time, a naked Barbie was better than porn at this point. So, like I said, I had a weird childhood.
No kidding.
I was beyond childhood. I was teenhood at that point. Anyway, go on before I embarrass myself even more.
So, 02. Beyblades.
Yo, never had them.
They're making a comeback. You never had one?
Never had Blade. I played them, but I never had it.
I had at least 5, and I remember I found one on the ground, and it was a metal one with sparkers on the side. So if it hit other
Ooh.
Beyblades, it would spark.
Oh,
It was
damn.
so cool.
You said they're making a comeback?
Yeah, they're selling them again.
Oh, good for them. At least they have a hobby.
03 to 04, it was one toy that ruled both those years, and it's a Robo Sapien. And I've
Huh.
never heard of him before.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, but it's a remote control robot with like thousands of commands and whatnot.
Was it like a white
Installed.
robot? Is it like a white robot?
Yeah, it's
Okay, yes,
white and black.
Yeah, okay, no, I remember that. I never had it.
I
My
didn't know it was called a Robo Sapien. Like,
You said this was 03 to 04?
yeah.
My mom bought me something 02, which almost sounded like that, but it looked like the kind of like monster truck dinosaur, like the kind of like Truckosaurus, like they make up.
Oh yeah.
It looked like that, and it was remote controlled, and we used it to freak out my dog. Like every time we turn it
So
on,
rude.
every time we turn it on, my old dog would just like bark at it, knock it down with her nose, and we'll pick it back up, and we'll chase her around the house. So I had something like that, but it was a T-Rex. Knowing that later on down the line we had a robot, like an actual robot. The fact that mine
Yeah.
was still a T-Rex, that means I still win. So
I'm sure you can guess what 05 and 06 are.
Star Wars related?
No,
Really?
gaming related.
Gaming related. The Xbox 360?
Yes, was 05, and then the PlayStation 3 06.
Yes. Both consoles I didn't get till like 08 and 09. I mean, like a few years later, who doesn't matter. But like, yeah, I wanted the 03. I wanted the 3 so badly. Never
Yeah.
cared. Never liked that. I had the first Xbox, but like, I was always a PlayStation guy because I had the
Yep.
PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. They were both broken, but I wanted the 3 so bad because I thought at the time those graphics were beautiful, and they were to an extent. But
Yeah.
a lot of good games, a lot of good memories. First game I ever played on the 3 was Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Wow.
Did you finish that, by the way?
No?
You need to complete that because that game is
I know. I really do.
good.
I will
is.
finish it.
It is good. You've ever stuck in a...
07 was a DS.
I don't remember what I got. I think in 07 I just got like a shitload of like Superman stuff or something like that. I don't really remember what. I was 14 and I was still like into like action figures and shit. I don't remember what I lost track. What was 07 again?
You cut out. Sorry, what?
What was 07 again?
The Nintendo DS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never had one.
08 was a Wii.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which makes sense
yeah.
because that was the first console out with all the motion shit.
Yeah, that shit like sold hard.
Yeah.
It went nuts.
'09 is a Zuzu pet. Have you heard of those?
The fuck's a Zuzu pet?
It's a little fucking animatronic hamster.
Why not just get a hamster?
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess like real hamsters don't talk to you, so.
Well, I don't think this one talked either. It made like hamster sounds. And
Okay, then get a fucking hamster.
yeah. Yeah, it's basically a hamster without the cleanup.
Jesus Christ.
2010 was a iPad.
That's not a toy.
No, but that was the top selling toy for Christmas, but I guess tech toy, if you want to call it that.
That's a cheat.
2011 was a LeapPad Explorer, so the kids' version of an iPad.
Whoa, you ever had Leapfrog? Like Leapfrog books?
Never.
Oh
No.
man, those were my shit. Like that was like it was a very fun way to learn because it was like this little like device that you put.
Yeah,
books,
you had the pen that it would teach you to
press
read
it
and
and
shit.
it talks to you and shit. Oh man, that was my shit back then. I hope they're still around because those are fucking dope. You get mad pussy. What?
2012 really surprises me,
Mm.
but it's a Wii U.
Yeah, that was hot back then. I think that.
I guess
just came
everyone
out.
who got it and were like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be the hot shit," and then it wasn't.
Yeah, and guess what? It sucked.
Yeah.
It was actually trash.
2013 was Big Hug Elmo.
I don't remember Big Hug Elmo. Well, in 2013, but I don't remember seeing that.
Basically, Tickle Me Elmo, but Elmo just wants all the hugs.
Well, that's sweet. That's sweet.
2014 was an Elsa doll.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep. 2015 is that BB-8 Black Series droid that you can control with.
Black Series?
your
Oh, the one
iPhone.
you control. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, continue.
Oh my god. And then 2016 is the last year I have, and it was a tie between Hatchimals and the NES Classic.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
I just went in a little like time like wave there. Like I remember that. I don't remember that, but I remember that. Oh shit, this reminds me. Oh yeah. God. So many weird ass fucking toys.
Today they're just all sex named and like really weird looking fuckers, and back
What?
then at least they were after things or like action figures, like more imaginative than
They're not even like
What the
actually
fuck?
toys now, because like you gotta connect it through like your Bluetooth phone and download an app on your phone and fucking I don't know, have a parent command it so it could like take care of the child. Back then we just had a toy and that was it. We didn't need a toy that spoke to us, even though it was fucking dope to have one. We didn't need a toy that spoke to us. We just wanted one simple doll, and that would have settled us just fine. But then
exactly.
you get those people back then. You know what I had when I was a kid? Dirt. And I was happy.
I had a stick with a hoop.
God damn. What a strange time.
Yeah.
So now what do we
I don't know. That's all I got.
Oh shit. Well, we're a professional podcast, so we write down what we're gonna discuss. I guess we could talk about something that's been on the news lately, and I want to know your opinion on it. How do you feel?
Okay.
How do you feel about the Soldier Boy game console?
It's literally just this aftermarket Xbox One looking console that Soldier Boy has put his name to. And it's got the shittiest version. He didn't fucking make it. He bought it from whatever Chinese warehouse is creating them. And all the games on it, like it's from like many consoles and whatever, but half of the games like don't really work or they're glitched out and
Have those like those weird cut lines.
I saw somebody play test one of the systems, and it was just a fucking mess. If you spent $200 for the Soldier Boy one when you could have gotten the thing for like $50, maybe just save your $50. If you spent the 200, you're a fucking idiot.
I should send you the JonTron video he did about it. Because JonTron pointed out, like, you can buy the same gaming console in Amazon.
Yep.
Because first off, in Soldier Boy's website, he's selling it. First of all, he says, why did he call the handheld device? I forgot what he, like, the Soldier game device or whatever. Why didn't you call it the Soldier Boy? Why couldn't you call it the Soldier Boy? But he said, you could buy this, like, game device on Amazon for $50. And when you go on Soldier Boy's website, it's like $200. That is incredibly illegal.
It's so illegal, but he's getting away with it.
And not to mention, fucking, like, Nintendo is like, how about Soldier Boy? How about you, Nintendo, don't? Because you'll get charged.
You'll get Nintendo sued.
You'll get Nintendo sued. They said jail time is gonna be in question if you keep the shit up. And Soldier Boy is just saying, I'm just a boy with a dream. Bitch, get grown. You stole that shit. You stole that shit and selling it. Someone get this man. Where's his man's? What? This is bullshit. Because, like, he's basically selling. I don't know if you ever seen this. You especially see this in, like, thrift shop. Not thrift shops, but, like, dollar stores. They're just really shitty game controllers that you plug into your TV, and, like, these really fucking ugly ass Mario ripoff games are in your screen. Have you ever had those or no?
I'm gonna be honest. You turned into a robot.
Did I? Fuck. Because I can see my Discord thing like turn red and now it's green. So let's see how long this lasts. Here's what the Soldier Boy gaming device is. You ever seen those like game controllers that you plug into your TV and it's just a really shitty Mario ripoff?
Yeah, but some of those can be really good.
What the fuck? Now you're turning into a robot. What is happening?
Oh no, what is happening?
What? You're a robot now. What is happening, Discord?
Fuck you, Discord.
Now you're back.
Robots. Oh, okay.
Now you're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We're a professional.
We are professional to the max, Beach.
Okay. Did you hear what I said before I said you were a robot?
That it's one of those things that you would plug into the TV and it's like a downgraded version of whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I love those things, though.
I had a few of them. My aunt gave me a Star Wars one.
Oh.
A SpongeBob one that I never used. Well, not my aunt. My mom gave me a lot of those too. But I remember my aunt gave me a Star Wars related one. But my mom got me a SpongeBob one that I think I used.
Yeah.
And a Batman one that I also never used. And those games are very broken. At least for me, they were broken. And that's basically what Soldier Boy is selling. He's not selling...
He's selling a broken console.
Because I was on the impression that he was going to sell a game console that would work for either, like, PlayStation games or Xbox games. No, he's not. He's selling 8-bit, like, games. And the price he's selling it is incredibly high, and it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
So he might be in a lot of trouble and might go to jail for this. He might be in the same prison as Tekashi 6ix9ine, and boy, that'll be a blast.
Oh my god, Soldier Boy would fuck the crap out of him.
No, they would both get fucked. He'll look at Tekashi. Bro, what the fuck happened to you? You're not gonna have a good time here. Right? I used to be the king of New York. Now I'm the king of someone's dick.
Queen.
Now I'm the queen of someone. My butt is fucking just gets destroyed. Someone owns my butt now. Now they're going on your butt, right?
When I shit, it doesn't come out solid. It just drops.
Oh Oh no. Someone said, boy, as soon as Tekashi 69 went to jail, those boys are gonna chew him up, spit him out like a motherfucking Skittle.
Oh, Yaniste.
like a starburst.
Yaniste boy.
So, just to go ahead and wrap this up a bit, because I could definitely tell that Discord's having a hard time.
Yeah,
Discord,
and I think we've talked about more than what we wanted to, and
Discord
I think we did a good job.
Discord is fun. I'm just gonna ask you one question. What was your best Christmas present?
My best Christmas present
that you still like own to this day?
Well, I still own a lot because a lot of my presents have been Star Wars things.
True. True.
But I think the one that I like really wanted the most and still have, and that I feel like definitely was most there for me, was my PlayStation 3.
And you still have it plugged in, right?
Yep. Still works.
Yeah, because mine broke. I'm sad. Mine's completely gone. My PlayStation 2 was broken too, but at least he tried. I loved my PlayStation 2. My PlayStation 2 was fucking bomb. But I
have 2 PlayStation 2s and they both work.
Yeah, mine wasn't nice. Mine.
But yeah, there you go. I was just gonna say yours. Your turn.
Well, mine was probably the PlayStation 2, but I got this one quick story in my head that I want to quickly tell, and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, but like I said, first of all, best gift was PlayStation 2. I have so many good memories with that. But my mom bought me this like couch chair for my room, and I was like 6 years old, and it was of Mickey Mouse.
Oh shit.
And I was so fucking freaking out and geeking out and supremely happy that I got this gift that I would finally have like a nice seat for my room. And this is my old house. Like, this is not the house I live in now, but like I was able to sit down, relax, and act like I was sitting in a big sofa chair reading a book, even though I didn't know how to read back then. I still don't know how to read. But then my dad comes home and sees the chair that I got. He's like, "Oh, that's really nice." His big ass.
Oh no.
Sits on it. It implodes.
That hurts.
There's no there's no repairing. It's gone. And my mom paid like almost like $1,000 for that motherfucker too. So
what the fuck?
My mom was livid. And I was like so young, I just didn't understand what was happening. All I knew is I didn't have a chair anymore. I had a chair for like 3 hours.
And then they got divorced.
Yeah, pretty much. That chair was it was gone.
Oh my god.
You heard it implode. It was like
Oh jeez.
I was like, what the fuck are you thinking? So, rest in peace to Mickey Mouse chair.
R.I.P.
And I think that's it for today. We were recording for an hour and 9 minutes.
Yeah.
It's short episode. Unlike our last episode was long because of the movie. But next week, it's going to be exciting.
Yes.
Because next week, we're going to be watching a Star Wars prequel movie that Lurk and I both enjoy, for once.
Episode 3.
It won't be like one where she's trying to explain to me why this scene's great, and I'm just like, it's fucking stupid. We both love episode 3, and I am so hype for that.
Yes.
I'm so fucking hype. So
it'll be great.
We hope you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching. We hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Very, very Merry Christmas.
And a very Happy New Year. We all said that at the same time. It's weird as fuck, but you know, it happens.
It happens.
Lurk, I'm glad your power didn't go out again. I'm glad my power didn't go out again.
It did flicker at one point.
Well, true. That's why we sounded like. That's why you sounded like a robot.
Yep.
And again, might be just my internet too being shitty. It's so weird how like how you and I always say we're all in the same wavelengths. We always say the same things at the same time and had the same mind thoughts. And now our power both went out in the same like day. but
Yeah.
not at the same time. Weird as fuck.
It's weird.
It's just our life.
Weird.
But anyway, hope you guys have a very happy holidays. We will see you in the next episode. And remember, fuck bitches and level
Fuck bitches and level up.
up. Bye, everybody.
Bye.